Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Looking tidy in possession here. Sumare showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. And it's Sumare. Oh, what a shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not the most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marco Verratti. He's got great vision and passing ability and seems to be able to dictate the play in midfield. He also tends to develop a really good understanding with the forwards and just kind of senses the runs that they'll make. And I'm intrigued to see how he performs today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? Al-Duhail looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Sumare, Al-Duhail still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Al-Duhail looking to pass their way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. He's away! Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some really good ball movement. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al-Duhail do have a chance to counter here. Oh, no joy this time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Marco Verratti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Bourigeaud. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al-Duhail with the corner, there first. Big header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Elects to climbs up big! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Al-Duhail have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Sumare. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Al-Duhail really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a deep... And the finish! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Al-Duhail are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And no, that was never going to make it.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Marco Verratti. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pass somewhat off target.
The attendance for this match was
Al-Duhail appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Takes a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and they
Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well,
point-blank header! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
so well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Al Duhail are having a ball here.
This is wonderful.
Chance! Oh, crossbar! And he's there to get it away. Looking to go deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Marco Verratti. No, he's not getting his way this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Tuta. He might be in here! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Duhail clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gorijo receives it in a good position here. Al Duhail needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cross to the back post. Ah, there's the shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Number 19.
Al Duhail are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 18.
Al Duhail are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's intervened well there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Al Duhail finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Al-Duhail have the chance to go the other way.
Minutes has been indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's very neat. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Al-Duhail desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most...
Nunez! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Malcolm. Oh, good ball. Nunez. Chance! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Al Hilal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's a dangerous... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Al Hilal! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hernandez gets it clear. The shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koulibaly gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. And it's Benzema. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. Chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And here's Nunez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nunez. Oh, he shoots! Goal! Al Hilal! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Al Hilal go into the lead. Looking to play him in. Nicely aimed pass. It's played through for him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Milinkovic-Savic. Al Hilal finding their passes. Milinkovic-Savic. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's running through, tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the...
He's through, he's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
And how easy did he make that look? Not enough communication between the defence to deal with this increased threat.
Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Benzema. Nice bit of trickery. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Malcolm. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. No, it's come to nothing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Darwin. Ruben Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Hernandez. And it's Benzema. Malcolm. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nunez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's been won straight back. Knocks it into space. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. All perfectly measured. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. Koulibaly calmly anticipates. Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Hernandez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Malcolm had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Malcolm. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Look at the space here. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Al Hilal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's through, now is he in? Malcolm proves... And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Malcolm really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Malcolm! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Foot in. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Al Hilal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koulibaly gets across to intercept that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond. Decent chance! Cleared away. Malcolm. Now it's Darwin.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Chance here to counter. Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Al Hilal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Darwin. And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Number 22.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Number 31. Number 32. Number 33, number 24.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitutions taking place.
Into extra time we go. Al Hilal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? That's a sharp pass. Boabre. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Al Hilal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. Boabre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ruben Neves. Milinkovic-Savic. Tries to pass it through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Al Hilal have got it back and they'll have another go. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Savic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
A probing pass. Now it's Darwin. He's onside. He might be... There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
1 minute added time.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made...
And that's that. Al Hilal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. A game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something.
We have already started here.
And he was quick to react. Joao Felix.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella...
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mane. Now it's Mane. Looking to play him in. Chance to deliver. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Joao Felix.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stood up well to him there.
Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ball's gone out of play.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brozovic. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. And they can counter here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Shooting chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is what?
Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Half an hour played now. Mane receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! He has a look up. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through.
Al Nassr have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. But that has not gone well. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brozovic. And this is Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this, plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Delivers with... climbs up big! A skipper's goal!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot, real chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks...
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's well spotted. No way through there. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! He has done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pinches it off him. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Ronaldo.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, easy pickings there. João Felix. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is out of play. Opts to play it back. Now this could be a chance. Oh, they could break here. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Joao Felix. That has been cut short. Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So much time and space here. He's looking wide, and the cross comes in. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He's in a good position here. And the shot! He scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 8. Camisa 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Takes aim and crosses. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Al Nassr really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Brozovic. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's intervened well there. Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now this could be a chance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Looking for the run.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
keeper has taken decisive action. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Well, nicely intercepted. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help them.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! Off the post! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Oh, really? He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shoots! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And there's green grass ahead of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Leckie unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some really good ball movement.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a risky ball, you've got to... Ah, he's given it away! Tries to play it through, and he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than I'd... Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread neatly. He's found the way through. Swings it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's in on goal! He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great vision. And it's made its way to him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now he's got space here. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, given away. And he tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Melbourne City clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Melbourne City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That is good alertness. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Real chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Good ball, good take. Lecky! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chance here to counter. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Not the most convincing of passes. Melbourne City looking to pass their way through. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's been cut out, well played. Melbourne City appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of Medigan. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field, number 39. Coming on to replace him is number 15. Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. Chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Lecky. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, this does not look good. He could be in here. Look at the space here. A header! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Number 35.
Lecky.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see...
And the finish! Really well taken goal.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Climbs up big! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position here. And a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Looking to play him in. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's managed to get rid. Nice sequence of passes, this. Big chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Picked out brilliantly. Poor robust challenge. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a... Can he finish? No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.